My honey bun is home. My honey bun is home. Wait, where is he going? Wait, where is he going? Oh. What? You came into the driveway and then you pulled back out because you forgot my H2O water.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It was a little presumptuous of me. What is that? Oh, it's a dinosaur head. Yuck. You said that really fast. You need to calm down on the coffee. Like, you are zipped. You are wired.
Okie dokie. Are you ready to get jacked up on some motivation? Because today's video is jam-packed with motivation. This may be one of the biggest whole house deep clean, declutter, and organize videos I have ever done. Plus, we are doing some restocking. Plus, we are going to be talking about a couple of topics that I've been meaning to discuss for quite some time now. We're doing all the things. It's going to be super fun, super chatty, super motivating. This is days worth of cleaning, deep cleaning, organizing, and decluttering. We bounce all over the place per usual, but we always get the job done. And I'm going to show you this messy house and then the transformation. I really hope you enjoy it. So let's get into it.
Hi, it's me, Danielle, back again. How you doing? I'm a little frazzled. That was quick. Anyway, hi, it's me, Danny. I'm back again. Yeah, this is gonna be a video. No time for chit-chatting. I'm not doing a long intro at all. We are getting right into today's video. Like immediately. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, my basement is an absolute wreck. Like, it's bad. Like, it's bad. So Ian and I are going to be getting a dumpster here pretty soon. Not that there's like a ton of stuff that, you know, we're not gonna, we honestly just need a trailer instead of a dumpster, but I think we're just gonna get a dumpster. But anyway, we're gonna be getting that here soon because most of everything that is down here, the extra mattresses, the bed frames, the couches, this stuff's gotta go. They're no longer good. It's not good stuff. There's no need for it. And then there's stuff in the mudroom and the garage. What am I gonna do? There's stuff in the mudroom and the garage. I should do this first. That need to get out of here. They need to, it's gotta go. So winter is approaching. I want all of this stuff out of the mudroom. If you've been with me a while, you know that the mudroom becomes a disaster. It's one of my worst clutter zone areas. It's been about a year, maybe not quite a year. Oh, maybe a year. I don't know. It's been a long time since the last time I went in there, deep cleaned, decluttered, and organized it. And it's bad again. I mean, it is what it is. The basement, the mudroom, the entryway closet, under the bed, and certain cabinets and areas in the house, they're just clutter zones. It is what it is. I'm not perfect. I try as hard as I can. But sometimes that's just not good enough. No, I'm kidding. It is. Don't beat yourself up. We do the best that we can. We do the best that we can. There isn't anything that we can do. No, I am going to do that. There isn't anything that we can do about it. We just do the best that we can. But there are certain areas that are just disasters. They're clutter zone areas, and the mudroom is bad again. It's not horrible, but it's not good. So anyway, we're gonna eventually, that's gonna be a video because we're gonna get rid of a lot of stuff before winter comes. Really get it decluttered. Oh, I meant to say that this basement is one of those areas. We're also eventually going to, this is not a good angle. We are eventually going to, what am I doing? Do a makeover on the basement. So we're gonna do that over the winter. So in order to do that, we need to get all of the crap out of there. Okay, it's the same day. It's just later. I had a shower. My hair was so greasy. And I did a couple more loads of laundry, got the video uploaded. I got probably about 2 hours. We're gonna do like a 2-hour nighttime clean with me, and then we're gonna head into the next day. Let me show you the house. If you hear Halloween music, it's because of my 4th season. I will show you.
I sincerely apologize about the background noise. I had no idea that the camera picked up that Halloween music that was playing in the 4th season as much as it did. That will not be playing through the whole video, I swear, just a little bit while we're working in the kitchen. I'm also going to show before and afters, and we're going to bounce all over the place in today's video.
Whoa, son, it stinks. The whole, you know what? I need to light a candle. I need to light, I'm actually, no wax melt today. We'll light wax melts tomorrow. There's certain candles that I save for as long as I possibly can. Where am I gonna set this? Where it's safe. Over here. There's certain candles that I save because I don't want to use them. But if you don't use them, you know, eventually they get old. So where in the hell am I gonna start? Just start. Garbage recycling. Just do that. We have so much work to do. I'm overwhelmed right now. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. It's just, it is what it is. It happens. It happens. Am I embarrassed? Of course. I need gloves. Dishes. Yeah, just do dishes. Do dishes first. Let's just do that. Oh, it stinks in here too. No, let's do recycling. Let's do recycling. Let's get that out of the way. Dishes. Let's do dishes. Are you ready to get jacked up on motivation? What in the is this? Oh, we don't know. We don't know.
So this is my brain overloading. This is just, and we bounce. We are literally a bouncy hot mess today. We go from one area to the next, to one thing to the next, but as always, we always get the job done. I got the whole house cleaned. We're going to be talking about a lot of stuff in today's video. And I got a couple of topics that I want to get into. So you're going to want to stick around for that because this is going to be a super motivating and chatty video.
Can we do it? Let's go like, you know what? We'll just do that. That works. That's good. Okay. Oh God, I got to go grab the rest of the dishes from the house. We have to collect these. I need a couple more. They're the perfect glass sizes for kids. What's wrong with you in freaking jars? I don't know. It's a hobby. Oh, we gotta do some restocking. That's gotta happen. Ooh, my honey bun is home. My honey bun is home. Wait, where is he going? Oh. He left me. He left. He was here, but then he was gone as quickly as he came. No, but I did tell him to go to the store and pick up my H2O waters. He forgot the moment he pulled into the driveway. I know it because I know him. Oh. Okay, I changed again because I got hot. It's the same night. I think I'm gonna just go to bed. Why is his football gear on the floor? Okay, so
what is this?
What's what? That's boiled dinner. My mom made boiled dinner.
Should I just wait till tomorrow to cook that?
Cook what?
The healthy fresh stuff should be good, right?
Why do you keep calling it the healthy fresh?
What
the Hello Fresh?
Oh yeah, whatever.
Hello Fresh. So you're gonna eat the boiled dinner?
Yeah.
My honey bun.
I'm just eat the boiled dinner.
My honey bun. My. driveway, and then you pulled back out because you forgot my H2O water.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was funny. I was talking.
I didn't want to hear it. I didn't want to hear from you. I always forget.
My honey bun is home. And then you laughed. I was like, where is he going?
You know?
Well, I got enough ketchup to last. I got cinnamon rolls. I gotta get fruit though. Yeah, my mom went to Costco. Oh my gosh! Ian,
What?
my mom went to Costco today. She dropped off stuff. That's why we have
Yeah, I
this.
see that, obviously.
Dude, she went nuts. Dude, she goes nuts at the Costco. Like, it's all of a sudden she's in my driveway and she's carrying up stuff.
Like the boxes.
And she's just carrying up everything. I'm like, I mean, obviously I went out there to help her, but I was
she
like,
got me a sandwich meat.
no, she got you sandwich meat. But,
Oh my
okay,
God.
are you ready for this?
So much though.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay, close your eyes. Oh, whatever.
Oh, that's hamburger. How are you supposed to do that?
Well, you gotta cut it up. Dude, it's
Can't. What are you just gonna stick it in a crock pot and make like chili?
no,
with it?
I gotta like.
Oh, nice.
Oh
You
no.
got taquitos?
How am I gonna break it up? I should have broke it up
She got.
before I froze it.
Yeah. Oh,
That
dang.
wasn't
We still
smart.
got this. I don't know how to. We gotta look up how to cook that salmon. I've never cooked salmon.
I don't know how
a day
to
in my
cook
life.
salmon either.
So like I stated earlier, I am going to be showing before and afters of this chaotic hot mess of a house. My house is flipped upside down, and that is because life has been busy. You know, my house doesn't look like this every single day, but there are times when things are busy. There's school, after school activities, sporting stuff. You know, Ian's been gone a lot, running the errands, hanging out with family and friends, literally doing all of the things. It's a busy season of life. And when that happens, the cleaning and the organizing gets pushed to the side. Why I'm bringing this up is because in today's video, I want to talk about guilt, mom guilt. And we're going to get into that. This I wanted to show really quick because I think it's so cute. My mom gave me this. This was some of her Halloween decor. I don't think she realized it was a wax
Day
melt
2,
burner, but it is.
I dressed up. I just cracked my back. Jeans. Because we are going to start dressing up more. Yes. Okay, so day 2. This kitchen doesn't look any better, so let's not waste any time. By the way, I can't find a hair binder. We got to find one of those. And I'm just going to do a little this. And then it's gonna be clean because we got too much deep cleaning and restocking to do in here. So just give me a minute. Seriously, like what did I do last night? Literally nothing. Should I do the snap? Let's see if I can do it. I usually suck at it, but let's try.
And I suck so bad at the snap of the fingers that I completely forgot to finish it. I forgot to show the. Okay, so this is why I suck at the snap of the fingers. And later in today's video, I tried doing the snap of the fingers again, and I forgot. You'll see. Oh, it was in the living room. I don't know what I'm doing. That was hilarious. So I did pick up the entire kitchen. Like I just tidied the whole kitchen. But and then I wanted to, snap my fingers and show you that. And then we were going to start deep cleaning. So I did have to do some deep cleaning in the kitchen. I cleaned the stove, the inside of the microwave, the sink. But because I've jam-packed so much into today's video, I wasn't able to show everything that I did. But anyway, we're moving into here, into the entryway, and I found this.
Oh yeah. It was a little presumptuous of me. I'll try it on again.
I don't always use that purse, so I completely forgot that that bra was in there. So that was a fun surprise. Also, I right here find a hair tie. Yes, I called it a hair binder earlier. I don't know why I've always called it a hair binder, but the correct term, I believe, is a hair tie. Maybe it's a Midwest thing.
Oh, yes. This brings me back to 2005. Tommy girl.
I got rid of my music. I don't use epidemic sound anymore because I'm being super extra frugal. So I'm singing instead.
I don't know. I don't know.
So I've been helping my parents declutter for about a year, a little over a year now. And in the last video over at my parents' house, we had found 2 small bottles of perfume under the sink. Those were mine. I have no idea how that got there, but it was there. So I threw them over there by all of this crap. So this trunk is holding all of my stuff, like extra cameras, phones, my label maker, cords, things like that. Well, in the Four Seasons, there's 3 woven bins.
We're just gonna shut that.
And they're not being used properly. And one of the bins has a bunch of cords in it, like charging cords. So I wanted to take all of the cords out of that woven bin and out of that trunk that was under that table in the entryway and just consolidate all of it into a clear bin. And that bell, yes, was from the last video. If you haven't seen it, I'll link it in the description box. There was a couple of things that I took. I know it's bad. I know.
Oh, no. Oh, my. Oh, man. Oh, no. I gotta be careful. I got wax all over. I got wax all over the house. What is that? Oh, it's a dinosaur head. Yuck.
It is apparent to me. Am I using the right word? I don't know. I hope so. It is very obvious to me that I have a wax melt and candle obsession. I have wax all over the countertops, the floors, and even the walls. It's a problem. I have to be stopped. I must stop. It's becoming a problem. You're probably wondering why I'm showing you the rug. No, that's not what I was going to say. I was going to say, what was I going to say? Okay. You're probably thinking, oh, she's going to clean the rug. That's what I wanted to say. She's probably going to clean the rug. Oh yeah, you betcha. I sure did. I cleaned it. Nope. I threw it in the wash machine. Why? What was I thinking? I don't know. I cried a little though. You'll see what happened to the rug later on in today's video. I don't want to talk about it. I'm very angry with myself, but we'll talk about it later. I'm also going to get into the many topics that I was supposed to talk about earlier, but I'm just now getting to in just a little bit. Trust me, this is a long video. It's a long video. It's super chatty. We're going to get into it, but we're going to start moving quickly now because there's so much that I jam packed into today's video. So we're going to move quickly. I also had to redo my tablescape here because it needed to be cleaned underneath. Oh, here's the snap of the fingers. And I did it wrong. Again, I went to snap and then I did the other thing. I suck at this.
Cheese didn't look edible though.
It didn't look edible?
No, it looked like rock.
But
The cheese looked like a rock on
it
it.
looked like mayo frozen.
What?
Yeah.
The cheese on the hamburger at
Yeah.
school?
Yeah, I still ate it and it was cheese.
And it was cheese. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Surprisingly, it was actually good.
Weird.
I know.
Usually, okay.
And that, folks, is the news, the report of the second grade. Yep, just in, the cheese on the cheeseburger at lunch in the cafeteria at school today looked like, did she say frozen mayonnaise? I don't know. Oh, so yeah, I thought I would share. Yeah. So every day I get a report on second grade and middle school news. Every day after I pick up the kids from school, I always ask them, how'd your day go? What was the best parts? What did you learn? Was there anything that you didn't like? We talk about the day. And then we do this again at dinner because Ian is at home during dinner time. So, he wants to hear about it too. So I get to hear it twice. And yeah, that was the news of the day, was the cheese on the cheeseburger. What's funny is that every single day, well, it's actually the night before school, we always check the lunch menu. So whatever day, so there's some lunches that they really love from the cafeteria. So those days they'll eat school lunch. But then if there's a lunch that isn't so good, that's the next day's lunch that isn't so good, we'll pack a lunch either the night before or that morning, and then they'll take a home lunch to school. So, and Zoe's, one of her favorite school lunches is the cheeseburger. So she was quite frazzled about that. But luckily it was good. So that was good. I can guarantee you it was the same cheese on the same burgers that they've been serving since forever. She probably just, I don't know, maybe just noticed it.
It's a lot of deodorant.
Who knows? But I thought that would be interesting to share. Okay, we're in the bathroom. We're doing crap in the bathroom, and there's about 800 deodorants in here.
Oh my gosh, how much deodorant is in here? Seriously, we have, look at this. Look at all that. Look at that. Look at all that deodorant. Okay, well this one's definitely out. This one's good.
So I spend a good amount of time in the bathroom, in the main bathroom in today's video, because it was so gross. From the camera, that did make sense. Like viewing it from, if you were there in person, you'd be like, this is disgusting. It was gross. It had been a very long time since I have given this bathroom a deep clean. So I figured if I'm going to deep clean it, I might as well do some decluttering and get it organized as well as restock it. So this is like a bathroom reset. This could have been a video in itself. But anyway, getting into the first topic that I've been wanting to talk about for I don't know how long now, I want to talk about guilt, mom guilt. So the reason why I wanted to bring this up is because this time around, looking at my house and seeing it flipped upside down, seeing it, it was, in my opinion, my house it was a mess. It was a chaotic, hot mess. It makes me feel guilty. When my home looks like this, I feel guilty. And there's a multitude of reasons to why I feel like this. I've been on a decluttering journey for, a while now. It's been a couple of years. And I feel like at this point in the game, I should be doing a better job with maintaining the house. And the thing is I just got done talking about this not too long ago, that I really need to stop doing that. I need to stop comparing my decluttering journey to what I think my home should look like on a daily basis, if that makes sense. Like the expectations. I need to let go of the expectations because here's the deal. It does not matter, and I've told myself this before. It does not matter how much I declutter my home. I could be an extreme minimalist, which that will never happen. We've always considered ourselves to be somewhere in the middle. We consider ourselves to be moderate minimalists. That's where we're the most comfortable. No matter, even if I was an extreme minimalist, my house is still going to get flipped upside down because the essential items in the home, the things that we use on a daily basis, the things that are in and out of the home is going to be chaotic. It's going to be a mess at times. My house is going to get flipped upside down because there are things that just take priority over the cleaning and the organizing. Now, I do think, I suggest too, that if you take, and I've noticed this, and I do this frequently, if I take 10 to 20 minutes, preferably 20 minutes every single day to clean the house, it does stay in order much longer. So if I were to do that every single day, 15, 20 minutes every single day to pick up the house, it would be way better. But there's times where it's like, I don't even want to give it 15, 20 minutes because I'm so dang tired that I don't care. And it's so busy and chaotic in my life that it's like, I honestly don't want to give it 15, 20 minutes, even though I know I should. So I feel guilty because I'm not putting in that 15, 20 minutes every day. I feel guilty because I feel like my house should be picked up all of the time, every single day, 24/7. But it's not.
We can get rid
I feel
of this
guilty because I feel like I'm not doing a good enough job.
Where did I just put it? Oh, well, I have my grandmother's timer right there. Oopsie.
I think I'm fine.
So we have this now. So we
it's a real butterfly.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
We're going to get back to talking about guilt because there's actually something really important that I want to mention about that. So we'll get back to that, but I kind of wanted to mention what I'm doing here. But first, I have no idea if that's a real butterfly in that timer. I told Zoe that too. I was like, I don't think it is. I don't know. So we don't know. But I do think it's really cool. It's my grandmother's. It's also from the last declutter over at my parents' house. There was a couple of things that my mom gave me. We'll talk more about it later on because they're sentimental. All of it was my grandmother's except that green vase. We'll talk about it later. I have to stop doing that. I know it's bad. I know. Also, I don't like speeding up the videos like this. Whether it's my cleaning videos, organizing, decluttering, makeovers, whatever I'm doing, I don't mind speeding the videos up, just not this much. So I do apologize about that. I don't like speeding it up this fast, but I jam-packed so much into today's video that I really got to stop doing that. I actually talk about that later on. But basically what I'm doing here is I took everything out of that cabinet, the big cabinet in this bathroom. I laid everything out on the counter and then I went through everything. So anything that didn't belong in there went back in its permanent home. Anything we weren't using, anything we didn't need, anything that was empty was all decluttered. And then I wiped down all of the containers and then I'm just restocking. I love restocking the dental drawer. I got a thing about dental. I don't know why, but I love a freshly clean, stocked dental drawer. It's just beautiful. So all the old brushes were taken out, all new brushes were put in, and this cabinet looks so much better. So much better.
You're making fun of me.
I'm not.
I seen it in your face. You were like, why is she throwing toilet paper around? Because it's cool. Are you gonna unthing that thing? Are you gonna unthing the thing?
So I kept throwing the toilet paper around so I could get this shot, this slow motion shot. And I still don't like this shot, but I couldn't keep throwing the toilet paper around. Ian kept staring at me like, what are you doing? I don't blame him. Also, the thing that I was talking about was the tub drain because I don't know how to do that. Ian does. Yeah. I give him a lot of credit for doing that because that's nasty. Anyway, this was what was decluttered from the bathroom, but this wasn't all of it. I also ruined my beauty blenders. I ruined them because I put too hot of water. I soak them in. It's a long story. Anyway, there was a little bit more than this because we're not done in the
Oh,
bathroom.
his room. It's an absolute disaster. Hi. Day 3. It is day 3. I've had about 4 cups of coffee. Today has been, I'm not even going to go there. It's just been a day. My son decorated his room for Halloween. He did a good job. We are not done with the kitchen. We are not done with the bathroom. But this is how we do things on the Danni RaeArranged YouTube channel. I should really make a list. We bounce all over the place. But I cannot finish a video until everything that's up in here is done. Or else I'll dream about it. Seriously, one of the reasons why it takes me so long to finish a video, that you said that really fast. You need to calm down on the coffee. Like, you are zipped. You are wired. There's an area, it's this one. It's this area. I have been meaning to get to his closet for a while. It's bad. There is so much crap in here that he does not use. Actually, this is the best this closet has looked ever. Okay. This is kind of what it looks like right now. So, bottom line, this kid has so many pairs of shoes, it's unreal. He's got a pair in the entryway closet, a pair in the car. He's wearing a pair, and then he's got his Crocs. Zoe's got a pair of pink Crocs. Zoe's got a lot of shoes too. I have no idea. Oh, these are his wrestling shoes. He also has his cleats. He has these shoes, which I don't know if he wants to keep. These ones, which I don't know if they fit. If they don't fit, I love these. These are my favorite pair. I'm going to give this to my nephew. I think he's keeping these. These definitely don't fit him anymore, but I'm going to see if Zoe fits into them. He's got his sandals, his water shoes, and then he's got 2 pairs of shoes in here. He's got this blue pair and then these ones, which I don't think he wears anymore. So again, I know for a fact Legos and anything Nerf, Nerf related, Legos and Nerf stuff is a no-go. We got to keep it. Everything else is going to be put to the side, and then when he comes home, he can go through everything. Because again, I don't let anything go unless I talk to whomever I'm, helping declutter first. Like, the only time I ever let anything go is without questioning it is my own stuff. Because again, I don't know what's important and what's, what is and what's not important. So he will make the final decisions on everything. I have a pretty good idea of what he wants to keep and what he doesn't want to keep. So he'll have to go, what is this? Oh yeah, okay. He'll have to go through all of this stuff. This kid has more Legos than anyone that I know. So this box is completely full of Legos. This bin is completely full of Legos. He's got a bin of Legos by his bed, and he's got 2 huge boxes full of Legos up there. Legos are his thing. Like, he's still not sick of Legos yet. Chessboard he keeps. What's in here?
So I've talked about this a couple of times before on the channel, that I don't show the kids on the channel. So that can make decluttering their items a little bit more complicated. I'll either go through their stuff. They'll be sitting, not in front of the camera, somewhere off to the side, and I'll hold up their items, and then they'll let me know if they want to keep it or let it go. Or, like, for example, on this particular day, both of the kids were over at my parents' house. So I would declutter like I would normally declutter my stuff. I would create a keep pile, a donate pile, a maybe pile, and so forth. Only they go through all of those piles off camera. They make the final decisions on everything. Anything that's theirs, they make the final decisions on before officially letting anything go. So that's kind of how we declutter with the kids' stuff. This is the rug that I threw in the wash machine, and this is what happened to it. I'm very angry with myself. I'm not happy. Why I did that, I don't know. Thought it was small enough that it would work in the wash machine and that it would actually clean. Nope, it didn't clean. And yeah, so what I'm going to do, because I have the exact same rug, size, style, everything, the exact same rug in the living room, what I'm going to do for right now is just put the ruined rug under this one, because I need a bigger rug in this living room anyway. So the bad rug will probably go in the mudroom, and then I'll get a big area rug for the living room, and then I'll put the one that's already in the living room in the entryway
There's
hallway.
a huge sewing machine right here that I don't know what to do with because it's Ian's grandmother's, and then because Ian and I don't have enough closet space, I have some of Ian's wedding clothes, special occasion clothes in this bag. And oh, he's got stuff over here. More Pokemon cards. Am I saying Pokemon wrong? I feel like I am.
So since I only have about 23 seconds until I start talking again, this is usually when I would play some music, but because I no longer have epidemic sound, at least for a little while, I was thinking about, singing you a little jingle, but I won't do that to you. Maybe later in the video.
These shoes right here, are you keeping those?
Which ones?
These ones?
Oh, no, they don't fit me anymore. You
Okay.
can give it to Keelan.
Okay, how about the blue shoes and the gray shoes that are in that bin over there?
I can't fit into those anymore.
You can't fit into the blue ones or the gray ones?
Nope.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and get rid of those. And then everything in that bin there, you're good with letting go of?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool deal. Looks really good.
Yeah.
You got a lot of Legos.
Yeah, no, I love Legos though.
I know. You got so many, Lucas.
Okie dokie, Luke's room is completed. We are going to head into my daughter Zoe's room. I'm going to go through some of her stuff, specifically her clothing. I explain a little later on in today's video why I wanted to go through her clothes. So we'll get into that. Also, Luke decorated for Halloween. He did a great job. You're going to see a mess in Zoe's room. Zoe did pick that up. Again, I don't show the kids on my channel, but she did pick this up. The kids actually do a pretty good job keeping their rooms picked up. I honestly, they do a good job keeping it picked up. Like with Zoe, she's got a bunch of toys. She'll make a mess, but she does pick them up. I ended up getting rid of my organizational system for her, which was a bunch of little bins. And I just got a big ass cardboard box. So that's easier. Okay. I want to get back to talking about what I was talking about 8 hours ago, which is guilt. There's one really important thing that I want to talk about because I was thinking about this lately. This isn't just a house. This is where my children live. This is where my fur babies live. This is where Ian and I have created some of the best memories. This is where my family gets together. This is where my friends come over to visit. This is where I make dinners. This is where we have movie nights and game nights. This isn't just a house. This is our home. So there's a lot of emotion attached to this home, not the objects, not the actual house itself, but the fact that it's our home. And I think because I'm a stay-at-home mom, because there's that attachment to not the house, but the home, I want to do everything that I can to make sure that I'm keeping it up, that it's cleaned, it's tidied, it's organized, it's looking good. I'm taking I'm trying to do the very best to maintain it because this isn't just a house, this is our home. And I think that when our house gets flipped upside down, our home gets flipped upside down, it makes us feel guilty because we feel like we're failing and there's all this emotion attached to it. So does that make sense? I feel like I don't explain things the best, but I think that's one of the biggest reasons why I feel guilty about when my home gets flipped upside down. And we just got to kick that guilt to the curb.
Did I?
Chris Christmas or your birthday? One of the two. Oh yeah, your birthday. Yeah. That's right.
Alright, here's this girl. Her name is Spot. She's a girl. Here she is. I don't know if you guys can see her. That's as best as I can show her, I think.
These are her cowboy boots that she wears on special occasions, but we also keep them out as decor. These are her everyday cowboy boots. So we keep those. These are her boots. Okay, I cannot find the other boot. It doesn't matter anyway, these don't fit her. So I gotta find the other one. These are her new ones, so she's gotta keep those. These are her new Crocs. These are her slippers. These were her sandals. I am gonna keep these just because they do still fit. These don't fit anymore. Yep, so these can go. These can go. These don't fit. Those are her cabin shoes. These are her cleats. And then these ones don't fit. So we can get rid of these three. And then her boots. Now, Lucas, I had to take inventory with Zoe and Lucas's stuff. Lucas only needs a couple pairs of sweatpants. He's got plenty of jeans. He usually wears like the Nike Under Armour sweatpants. So he's got sweatpants, but he needs a couple more because I think he's grown up. We haven't he's going through his clothes, which he hasn't done yet, but just kind of gauging at his dresser and his closet. He's definitely good on sweatshirts, long sleeve shirts, t-shirts, jeans, shoes, socks, and underwear. Zoe is good with socks, underwear, any kind of like lighter clothing, but she grew in like the last month. Like I could not believe it. She's grown out of so much stuff. Like I could not believe how much stuff didn't fit her. So she actually needs more clothes and a new pair of tennis shoes. So I took inventory. So Lucas will probably take him shopping next weekend to get what he needs. Zoe, I ordered some stuff for her because she's really running low, but she's good on like everything else except she needs like some more winter stuff and some jeans. So
anytime I go through the kids stuff, I usually will take inventory. So I wanted to show she did get a new pair of shoes because she definitely needed a pair. Lucas got a new pair of shoes. These ones not too long ago. It wasn't even a month ago. So he was good. But yeah, they both need some stuff. I'll have to show that in a future video, like all of the new stuff that we get. I'll have to show it because I don't know. I don't know. I like showing like clothing or grocery hauls and maybe some decor or wax melts. I guess I just like showing stuff. I don't know where I was going with that. Anyway, we're back in the kitchen and we're restocking. I have to go through the freezer at some point in my life because the freezer is awful. But this will be, I wanted to say this was our last time in the kitchen, but actually I do show me back in the kitchen mopping. But we're almost done. I'm going to be showing you the rest of the video, just to let you know, is going to be a voiceover. So this is going to get chatty, okay? This is going to get chatty. There's a lot that I still got to go through and talk about. But we're also going to go back in the bathroom. But like I stated earlier, I will be showing afters of what the house looks like. I tried to show as many befores as I possibly could. The best that I could, like the kitchen. I showed that earlier in today's video. I showed the living room, the dining room. I showed Zoe's room, Lucas. I think I did show everything. I'm pretty sure, like just some befores, and then I show you some afters. Yeah. So anyway, we can move on from that. So getting back, I'm going to end the conversation, our discussion on guilt. I hope that made sense. I'm not the best at explaining things, but I do think that because, you know, this is my home and there is so many memories and emotion attached, again, not to the objects or the house itself, but, to the home that we've created, that makes me want to keep up with it. And when it's not, then I feel like I'm failing. And when we feel like that, when we start to feel guilty or we're feeling that guilt, usually, and I'll speak, on behalf of myself because that's all I can do. When I feel guilty, it's like a domino effect.
This is why I like getting things out of boxes, because it takes up so much space.
Because then I start to feel upset or down or overwhelmed. And then when I usually feel all of those emotions, I want to stop. And then I start to procrastinate. And when I procrastinate, I start working on things that are not necessary to work on. They're not important things. You ever notice that sometimes when you get overwhelmed, or you're upset or whatever the case may be, maybe it's you're feeling guilty, it doesn't motivate you. And, sometimes you may force yourself or push yourself, because I do that a lot. A lot of times it's not about waiting for the motivation. It's just about determination. I talk a lot about that on the channel, that sometimes I don't want to wait for the motivation. I just am determined to get it done. But even when I'm so determined to get it done, if I'm still feeling those negative emotions, the feeling of guilt or being upset or overwhelmed, even if I'm determined, what I'm working on, it's usually not important stuff. It's like the least important things to do, or I'll hyper focus on something stupid, like making sure the cotton swabs or the Band-Aids are perfectly placed in order, like stuff that just doesn't, you know what I mean? Like it's just the unnecessary things, not important things. And then I feel even worse because I'm feeling unproductive. Like I'm doing stuff, but I'm not getting anything done. Like that was a lot for me wow, I'm venting. Now I'm venting. I'm just getting things off of my chest. But maybe you're going through the same thing. Maybe you're going through a similar thing. And, you're not alone. I think at some point we all go through that. And I think the best thing to do is to kick the guilt to the curb, to be kind to ourselves, to give ourselves grace, to be patient. Because I think with patience comes persistence, and with persistence comes determination and true motivation to get things done. Because when we're in a good mood, when we're feeling good, when we're feeling positive, it's like when you're positive, you radiate more positivity. And it's the same when you're negative. When you're negative, it's like negativity just gets thrown back at you. But when you're positive, it's like positivity gets thrown back at you, and you feel more productive and you feel more motivated. So be kind to yourself. Give yourself grace and have patience, and it will come. Like we will eventually get there. And the thing is that the home is, at least for me, is not going to be perfect all of the time. That's never going to happen. As much as I would love to have a perfect home all day, every day, I was going to say a Pinterest worthy home, but my home will never be Pinterest worthy, because to me personally, that's not my thing. I'm not into it. But, my idea of a really clean, tidy home, I wish I could have that all day, every day, but that's not going to happen. No matter how much I declutter, no matter what I do, because there's just going to be those times where cleaning, organizing, keeping up with the home isn't going to take top priority. Maybe something else much bigger takes top priority. Sometimes just let it go. Let the house go. Give yourself a day. I don't think that, like for me, there's been times where I've let the house go for days, and it probably wasn't the best thing to do, because then I had to take more time to pick it up and get it back together again. But at least give yourself some time. Give yourself a day to just let the house go. Who cares? And enjoy life. You know what I mean? And I think when you give yourself that time to rejuvenate, to really recharge, that motivates you. So anyway, I could be wrong on all of this. I'm going into a rant. I'm venting. Who knows what I'm talking about? I'm awful at explaining things, but that's the end of that discussion. I probably should talk about what I'm doing. Where are we at? What day is it? We don't know. We don't know. We don't know. When I put the toilet paper away in the small bathroom, I kind of looked at my hand for a second. I have no idea how I scratched it. I have no idea how, I don't know. But probably because I'm moving so fast. Also, I did clean this room. This is Ian and I's room. The bathroom, the small bathroom, is connected to this room. But I did clean in here. There wasn't a whole lot to do, surprisingly. This room is usually a disaster always. This room needs a serious makeover. I've said that like 1,000 times before. I have tried making over this room. I don't know how many times, but eventually in the future, we are going to do a massive makeover in this room because it definitely needs it. I also want to do a refresh in the dining room and the living room, but I really want to focus on phase 1 of the kitchen and the basement. I really want to start focusing on that basement. One of the next videos is going to be deep cleaning, decluttering, and organizing the basement so we can get it prepped and ready for the makeover. It'll be like a mini makeover, maybe more than that. But I know I think I talked about that earlier in today's video. But I wanted to move into the 4th season. I had to vacuum, mop in here, even though I didn't show mopping. There was so much cleaning that was done in today's video that I was not able to add in today's video because it would have ran 2 hours long. There was so much, like literally every inch of this house was cleaned. It took me, I think, 5 days. I think we went into 5 or 6 days, for sure 5 days. But I also had to clean all of the windows and the sliding glass doors in here, which I did do. The only thing I forgot was the door tracks, but I made a list of future projects. If I can find that, I'll show you that right now. Yeah, I'll show it. I started after I was, while I was working on today's video, I just kept seeing project after project after project that I have to get done in this house. So I made a list. And then I made on the back of that list, another list of cleaning that has to get done still. So there's a lot that I want to get done to the house, hopefully before it gets super cold out. So anywho, I know earlier in today's video, I had mentioned taking some stuff from my mom's house. Well, my mom gave me it. Let's talk about that. Let's talk sentimental stuff. Moving into the living room now, or not the living room. I already did the living room and dining room. I just needed to vacuum, and then I'm going to move those rugs together in the living room. But I'm also going to show you my Halloween decor in the 4th season in a little bit. And then we got a couple of other things to do. So sentimental stuff. Okay. I have to be very careful when I go over to my parents' house, when I help my mom declutter, because there are certain things that we come across that are either mine from my childhood, or they're things that are like, for example, my grandmother's stuff. So my dad's mother passed away years ago. I was very close with my grandmother, and I was very close with my uncle. I was very close with my mother-in-law. All of these amazing human beings that I loved so much passed away in a relatively short period of time from each other. So it was hard. It was really freaking hard. And sorry, I get a little choked up when I think about them because it is hard. I miss them a lot. But sometimes, and it's hard for me to let go of their stuff. So when I come across, like my grandmother's box, So in the last video, decluttering video that I did over at my parents' house, we came across a big box full of my grandmother's stuff. My mom didn't want any of it. I took some items because they are sentimental to me. Anything that's my grandmother's is sentimental. And that's really difficult to go through and declutter. Going through sentimental stuff, because there's so much emotional attachment to it, is very difficult to let go of. And a lot of times when I go through items like that, I try to take the emotion out of it. I try as hard as I can to take the emotion out of it. I try to pretend like this wasn't my grandmother's item. It's just something that I found. And then I ask myself those questions like I would do with any other object. Is this something I would buy again? Is this something that I would use? And I try to ask myself this. I try to pretend it's not theirs, and I try to ask myself these questions. And it's still difficult because, you can't really trick yourself into that because you know that it's your loved one's stuff. So I try to take the emotion out of it. But it is difficult. But I do know that just because I let go of something that is sentimental, that was, my grandmother's, for example, doesn't mean that I'm forgetting about her or that I'm forgetting about a memory or maybe a memory that's attached to that item. It doesn't mean that I'm letting go of the memory or the person. It's just the object. So I try to just look at the object as an object and not a memory or an emotion or the person. And sometimes that's easier said than done. There wasn't a lot that I took from that box, but there were some items like that bell, the timer, and then I took one other thing. There was one other thing. I keep saying took. I didn't take it. My mom gave it to me. There was one other item. I'll have to show it in a future video. And then my mom didn't want that green vase. Well, I'm obsessed with the color green. I love green. Like most of my accent walls in the house are green. And I just thought that vase would look so pretty somewhere. I wanted to put it in the maybe the Four Season, but the living room or dining room. But because I have all my fall and Halloween decor out, I just put it in the bathroom for right now. But I do love that vase. By the way, this is all of the Halloween decor. I did not go overboard for Halloween this year. I usually just decorate this room. That's why I didn't make a video out of it. I just posted it on Instagram. I don't know how long ago, but maybe like a week ago or something. But basically what I do is I just incorporate my Halloween decor with my fall decor. So I keep all the fall decor out and then I incorporate the Halloween decor, and usually just in this room. But I try to group things. I pick certain surfaces to decorate. And then I just try to put decor on those specific surfaces instead of scattering it all over the room or all over the house. So I didn't go overboard for Halloween this year. I do plan, because I love holiday seasonal decor. Decor is one of my downfalls, especially holiday seasonal decor. Just like wax melts, throw pillows, candles, throw blankets. These are my items that I have a lot of. But this Christmas, I almost lost my train of thought again. This Christmas, I do want to incorporate some new stuff. We'll probably be decluttering, but I'm definitely going to be decorating quite a bit for Christmas. Super excited about Christmas. But before I end today's video, I got to think if there's anything else that I'm missing. And I think I ended the sentimental conversation. I kind of lost track there. We will talk more about sentimental items in the future, which I still have a ton of sentimental stuff. I have bins and boxes full of sentimental stuff that throughout my decluttering journey, I still haven't touched. I won't go through because it's hard. So we will have to go through that. This was just the kitchen, by the way. That mop bucket, that was just the kitchen. Gross. So basically, I'm just finishing up today's video. This was definitely not all of the cleaning that was done in today's video. We did a lot in today's video. I really hope that you enjoyed this and that it was motivating. I hope you enjoyed the conversations. And I know I talk too much. I apologize. I can't help it. I just love talking with all of you so much. So I hope that you enjoyed today's video. But we're just wrapping it up here with, basically I'm done with the house. I just had to mop. I had to wipe down the walls. What the hell is on the walls? I have no idea. But this hallway, the main hallway, was the worst. I have no idea. As far as future videos, we got a lot coming. I really want to head back over to my parents' house for the next video, but I'm not 100% on that. But that will be an upcoming video. We got to start working on the basement. Plus, I have a crap ton of stuff on my to-do list for future projects. So there's a lot coming. I'm also saving up for a lot of makeovers. We're going to be busy here on the Danni RaeArranged YouTube channel. So stick around. If you haven't already subscribed and you like the videos, I really hope that you consider subscribing because I would love to have you here with me, friend. I'm going to end today's video with this 2-tier tray that I got from Dollar Tree. I already decorated it, but I redecorated it here because it needed it. As much as I don't want to end today's video, I have to end it. That is it for today's video, everyone. I really hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for being here with me. I appreciate you so much, and we will talk to you on the next one. Bye, everyone.